I'm Justin Ziegler of Jay-Z Helps, a Florida injury law firm. Today I'm going to talk about whether the nightclub may be liable for the tragic shooting from a terrorist that happened in Orlando on early Sunday morning. 49 people were killed and 53 people were hurt. Jay-Z Helps, a Florida injury law firm. In Florida, a nightclub owes a duty to make its premises safe. However, the nightclub is only liable in a claim like this if it is foreseeable that something like this would happen. So, how do we determine if it was foreseeable? You look at the past several years to see if there was a lot of crime occurring on the premises or very close to the premises. If there was a lot of crime occurring on the premises or very close to the premises, the nightclub has a duty to have more security than the average nightclub would have. If there is very little crime occurring on the premises or near the premises, then the nightclub can just have the standard security that an average nightclub would have. In addition, if the nightclub received any notice from the police or any warnings of the shooting prior to it happening, the nightclub may have had a higher duty to have security. Also, if the victims could not escape due to a faulty door, or if there was fire safety code issues or life safety code issues where that prevented the victims from escaping, that could create some liability on behalf of the nightclub. Many nightclubs have about $1 million in commercial general liability insurance, which would pay for damages if someone is hurt on the property and the nightclub is at fault. Some nightclubs have what's called sublimits in their insurance policy, which only pays up to $25,000 for an assault and battery, such as this that occurred on the premises. Many people that may be making claims. So the reality is, even if the nightclub has $1 million policy, each family and the people that were injured will likely get very little. In addition, most nightclub insurance policies are going to have an exclusion for terrorist acts. So something like this, the insurance policy may not pay out a penny. But the reality is, because there's so many people that were injured, the insurance company is likely to not try to get away with not paying any money because of a terrorist exclusion if there is one in the policy. The insurance company will likely try to settle for the limits under the policy. And as I said, each individual that was injured and the survivors will likely get very little. Each of the victims and survivors can make a claim with the Florida Crime Victim Compensation Fund, which pays up to $6,000 for funeral expenses and other expenses. In addition, the nightclub may have what's called medical payments expense coverage, where if you're hurt on the property, that pays medical bills up to a certain amount, but that can be as low as $1,000 or so. This is a very, very unfortunate incident that happened. The time frame for the individuals who were injured to file a claim is 4 years in the state of Florida. For the wrongful death, it's 2 years in Florida. My heart goes out to the families of the loved ones that were killed and the people that were injured. I can't imagine how horrific it must have been to have been there during this horrific incident. I hope you got something out of this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. I'm Justin Ziegler and my office is in Miami.